So, as per requested, here's a gear overview of pretty much everything I have and throw into that pack right there. Yeah, it's a 30 liter or 35 liter, one of the two. Got it off eBay for like 40 bucks. Excuse the crappy light. Yes, I'm in my bedroom. It was too ugly outside today, so I'm doing the gear overview in the room. Yeah, so everything I keep in this bag. I do have a bigger bag. It's like a 60 or 80 liter. Got this on Craigslist actually for 15 bucks, and it has definitely held up. I have no complaints other than the color. Yeah, just not really my bag, if you will. So yeah, what I carry on me. I always joke that if I was to ever change my channel name, it would be Budget Bushcrafter, because all my stuff is cheap. That's only because can't really afford good stuff. Not yet anyways. One thing at a time. That's how I look at it. This was an accumulation over the past year or so. So, you know, not being rich like most of us, I just quickly got the cheapest stuff I can. Over the course of this year, I'm starting to figure out what I like and what I don't like, so that's where I make my upgrades. So yeah, so let's get started. Nothing fancy, but that's my cheap Canadian Tire sleeping bag. I think it only goes up to like 5 degrees Celsius or something, not even in the minus. But it has definitely served me over time. With that, I've got my fleece blanket and my wool blanket wrapped over that because I was, like I said, planning on doing a day. This light is so crappy. Sorry. Got a cheap Canadian Tire 8x10 camo tent. Or tarp, sorry. It's your average, everyday kind of material tarp. And then beside it, this is what I used on my cedar camp. My bluestone, I believe it's 10x10. Yeah, sil nylon. Here, I've got my hammock and tree straps, which, if you watch my videos, you know I am not completely sold on the hammock yet. But the next time I do a hammock camp, I'm gonna bring the bedroll and shove it in there. That hammock I got, actually, yeah, let's talk about that. So, this guy here was 20 bucks. You know, nothing fancy, but it definitely does get the job done. I got this guy on eBay for 40 bucks, and it's 10x10, like sil nylon, like I said. I also got, for 40 bucks, this cheap little hammock that, if you watch my videos, you know what it looks like. And the tree straps were 10 bucks. The tree straps are incredibly made. Nothing bad to say about them. The hammock, maybe one of the reasons why I don't like hammocks so far is because I'm using a cheap hammock. But like I said, I'm still doing things to adjust. I just discovered like sleeping bags that you can attach to the hammock. So the cold on my kidneys and my back is one of the problems that I usually have with the hammock. That, and I am a stomach sleeper, so I may just be screwed right there anyways. One of the things I am proud of is my utility belt. Oh yeah. One of the very first things on eBay I got was this guy here. Just a leg pouch. Serves me great. Pretty much my Tinder kit. I just don't really have anything else. So I just stick odds and ends in there. My folding saw. And that sort of stuff. This was 30 bucks, I believe. This was 10 bucks. 10 or 15 bucks. And this was $5. attached them together, MOLLE webbing, obviously. It's my canteen, or my water bottle. It holds my Blue Nalgene bottle and my tin cup. And yeah, other odds and ends. This holds my smokes. Yeah, I'm a smoker. Holds my smokes, my first aid kit, blah, blah, blah. This is another backpack, which I have just converted into a food bag. It snaps off. This was 40 bucks on eBay as well. And when I got it, I was expecting it to be a huge over-the-back strap backpack. I never realized it was so small. But I have used it plenty of times. Not comfortably, but it does work. That was about 40 bucks too on eBay. 30 or 40. But yeah, like I said, I just attached it to my utility belt, and I'm rocking that. Utility belts are awesome. Now, for the more intricate stuff, I guess, my water bottles. Like I said, I got a Blue Nalgene bottle that I found while hiking Mount Chiem. And then I bought, for 15 bucks at the surplus store, my Army canteen, which comes with this and a crappy little carrying case over there. I actually keep my food, or my cordage and ropes. Sometimes I keep it in the bottom of my Tinder kit tool. Just keep it for tools and a backup cooking if I ever do need it, but I've never have. Because for $15 or $20, I think, on eBay, once again, I got this mess kit. Nothing fancy, but it does work. It has served me. Because it's from China, and I'm actually scared shitless of the kind of metal they use. I'm pretty sure it was rated to be good, but because I don't trust it right now, I just have my fancy dollar store fork and knife. This little tin cup could also be used, obviously, for cooking. I have tried to go without it. I have used my canteen thing for drinking once. I've used this for drinking once, and all honesty, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the home feel, but I just love this dollar store cup. Until I make a kuksa or something like that. Ultimately, I would love to have a kuksa one day, whether I make it or go buy one or whatever. To cook, isobutane, whatever, dollar store, or not dollar store, Canadian Tire. And when I was at Canadian Tire, because you can't cook with just the can, I think this was 10 bucks. It's big and bulky, and it sucks, but hey, gets the job done. Like I said, budget. I am all about the budget. I think one of the most expensive things I've ever bought for myself would be this recently, my knife. And I did find out a little bit about this. Forrest Walker was asking me a while ago what this was. Ended up going to the surplus store online. It's my EDC now. I can just carry this everywhere I go. But it is a Condor 7-inch, and the style is the Bone Edge. Yeah, nothing fancy. Cost me 50 bucks. I got it on a deal, I believe, or something like that. Anyways, I also have a $10 Coleman folding saw. Why? Because I need a saw. And yeah, it was cheap. Walmart, 10 bucks. It has served me well, and definitely would look into getting, obviously, a better one. Saw work is a lot of stuff I use. My machete. This is probably one of my greatest assets ever. My father bought me one of these. This is my second one because I destroyed my original one. But it's small. It's nothing too big. They do have a bigger version. This is the Gator Junior Gerber. This thing's 23 bucks. It's bulky, but it does some massive work. And yes, there is a saw in there, but I don't really like it. But the machete itself, yes, I don't really take care of my blades, as you can see. I'm still learning, guys. This was really old. But I have abused the crap out of this machete. 2 years now, and she still works fantastic. Yeah, that's like 23 bucks. For, I think 20 or 30 bucks as well, Canadian Tire, nothing fancy. I believe it's 26-inch Yardworks axe. For my birthday, my wife got me a bow. And I have a bunch of arrows over there, but I broke them all. I have to get new ones. But yeah, this is, I believe, is like 60 bucks in the store. PSE Archery. Great practice recurve bow. I really like it. As I get more into bow and arrowing, as I call it, as I get more into archery, I would like to get a takedown 3-piece. Pretty much. So we've gone over just about everything. Little odds and ends. This is my tiny ass Tinder pouch. Oh, didn't really think this through. It's literally a speaker, Bluetooth speaker box is all I got, but it holds my tin and my cheap $7 eBay Fire Steel, which is actually running on its end. It is... I've abused it. I'm not great with fire, guys. The Fire Rabbit in my name is not because I'm good at starting fires, but I'll tell that story later one day. I have a thing with finding flashlights. Everywhere I go, I find flashlights. But yeah. It works okay. Just put brand new batteries in it, but it is nothing. I think it's just like a Canadian Tire or even a dollar store one. The headlamp I use, same thing. I got this at a garage sale, or my dad did for like $2, and gave it to me. Nothing fancy, but it works. My harmonica, something I just always keep on me inside my side pouch here. It's just something great to have. Kills the time. Selfie stick for recording. Got that for $8 at the dollar store. My Gorilla Pod, or knockoff Gorilla tripod. Got that. eBay, $3. And last but not least, my journal. And I carry a book, always. Right now it's My Side of the Mountain. But I do have other ones that I pick and choose through. But we'll get to all that another day. But yeah, guys, that's my gear. I didn't want to do it in the house, but it's not the nicest outside, so yeah. That's what I got. Like I said, if I could change my name, I would call it to Budget Bushcraft. And after this past year, I have been on YouTube for a year and a couple of days now. I'm kind of learning what I need to upgrade, and yeah, now it's time to start doing that. So far, this is my gear.